NBA results. July 9th, Valkyries spoiled Caitlin Clark's return, Connecticut Sun, and 10-game losing skid and more. It was another action-filled day in the WNBA 2025, where a total of 8 teams engaged in 4 encounters across cities. The Sky encountered the Wings and recorded a significant win to take the tally to 6-13 in the season. On the other hand, the Phoenix Mercury defeated the Minnesota Lynx, the strongest team in the season, with a significant margin. Indiana Fever's superstar Caitlin Clark returned to action, but it turned out to be a forgettable day for the side. In the last match, the Connecticut Sun ended their 10-game losing skid and defeated the Seattle Storm in an exciting encounter. Apart from wins and losses, a lot more happened in the WNBA on Wednesday, and here we will go through quick recaps of all the games. The Chicago Sky put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they defeated the Dallas Wings 87-76. Rebecca Allen dropped 27 points off the bench along with 6 rebounds and 3 assists. Angel Reese came up with 15 points, 11 rebounds, and 1 assist, while Rachel Banham came up with 11 points, 1 rebound, and 2 assists. The victory pushed their winning tally to 6-13 in the WNBA 2025 season. On the other hand, the Wings, who were coming off a blowout defeat to the Phoenix Mercury, had Lee Weru tallying 18 points and 10 rebounds. So Paige Buchers dropped 17 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists, while J.J. Quinley recorded 16 points, 1 rebound, and 5 assists. The Wings are now 6-15 in the current season. The Phoenix Mercury continued their winning momentum and handed the Minnesota Lynx their 3rd loss of the season, 79-71. Phoenix had Elisa Thomas dropping 29 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. Monica Cole-McConney chipped in 13 points and 4 assists, while Sami Wickham dropped 10 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists. The victory pushed the Mercury's tally to 14-6. For the Lynx, Courtney Williams dropped 21 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. Nafessa Collier tallied 18 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists, while Bridget Carlton came up with 10 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists. Following the loss, the Lynx's tally reads 17-3. The Golden State Valkyries spoiled Caitlin Clark's return to the court after a 5-game-long injury hiatus. The Valkyries, who entered the game with a 9-9 record, took down the Indiana Fever 80-61, forcing their 10th defeat of the season. Veronica Burton dropped 21 points off the bench, along with grabbing 8 rebounds and dishing out 6 assists. Kayla Thornton recorded 18 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists for the Valkyries. On the other hand, Kelsey Mitchell emerged as the leading scorer for the Fever with her 12 points and 3 rebounds. Caitlin Clark, who returned to action after missing 5 games, dropped 10 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists. However, it marked her 50th career regular season game, and she is averaging 18.9 points and 8.5 assists. Not only this, but the 2024 Rookie of the Year also has the most assists, most threes, and 7th most points to her first 50 career games. The Connecticut Sun put an end to their 10-game losing skid and took down the Seattle Storm 93-83 to register their 3rd win of the season. Tina Charles came up with a total of 29 points and 11 rebounds. Casey Sheldon tallied 16 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists, while Bria Hartley dropped 15 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists. In addition, Sania Rivers came up with 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 7 assists. For the Storm, Skylar Diggins led the charts with 23 points, 3 rebounds, and 7 assists. Gabby Williams had 21 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist, while Ezzy Magbega dropped 13 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And then Brendan Craig dropped 13 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. Apart from them, 2 other players, including Nneka Ogwumike and Erica Wheeler, ended up in double digits with 12 and 10 points, respectively. The hype was palpable. Caitlin Clark, the league's newest superstar and media magnet, returned after missing 2 games due to a minor ankle sprain. The Indiana Fever needed a spark. What they got instead was a full-force reality check from one of the WNBA's most defensively terrifying teams, the Nashville Valkyries. Playing in front of a sold-out Bridgestone Arena, the Valkyries were in no mood for a feel-good story. From the tip, they attacked clock with relentless pressure, traps off screens, double teams beyond the arc, and tight switches that choked off any rhythm. The Fever actually jumped out to a 10-2 lead behind an energized Clock, who hit her first two shots and dished a flashy no-look dime. But the Valkyries didn't blink. By the second quarter, Nashville's suffocating half-court defense and interior dominance flipped the momentum. Clark finished with 14 points, 7 assists, and 5 turnovers. Not bad on paper, but the Valkyries forced her into tough shots, and the rest of Indiana's roster couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. They shot just 36% from the field and 4 or 20 from 3, despite Clark creating open looks. Post-game, Clark was candid. "They outplayed us in every phase," she said. "I felt good physically, but we've got to find answers as a group. That's on all of us." For the Valkyries, it was another notch in a remarkable debut season. Rookie guard Talia Grayson led the way with 21 points and 4 steals, while veteran forward Mariah Dupree dominated the boards with 13 rebounds. The Valkyries, now 10-7, are no longer just a fun expansion story. They're a problem. Connecticut Sun 74, Seattle Storm 71. A skid finally ends. Sometimes you just need one win to remember who you are. After 10 straight losses and growing speculation about locker room tension and coaching changes, the Connecticut Sun finally exhaled Tuesday night. They scraped out a gritty, grinded-out victory over the Seattle Storm, a game neither team will submit to the league's highlight reel, but one that might just save Connecticut's season. It wasn't pretty. The Sun missed 9 of their last 11 shots. They nearly blew a 12-mount lead. But when the dust settled, it was veteran guard Natisha Heedman who hit a dagger 3 with 47 seconds left and iced the game with 2 clutch free throws. "We've been hearing the noise. We know we haven't played like ourselves," Heedman said afterward. "But we still believe in each other. Tonight was about fighting." Belisa Thomas contributed her 14th double-double of the season, 10 points, 11 rebounds, while Seattle was led by Jewel Lloyd with 22 points. The Suns, now 6-12, still have work to do, but they stopped the bleeding. And that alone might be the start of something. Mystics 79, Mercury 74. A quiet upset with loud implications. Don't look now, but the Washington Mystics may have just shaken up the playoff race. Playing with a mix of youth, scrappy defense, and just enough clutch shot-making, the Mystics knocked off the Phoenix Mercury, who entered the night as the hottest team in the league, riding a 6-game win streak. Brittany Griner had 19 points and 8 boards for Phoenix, but Mystics rookie point guard Kyla Rivers stole the show, dropping a career-high 23 points and holding Deanna Taurasi to just 3 of 12 shooting in the second half. "She's fearless," Coach Eric Thorne said of Rivers. "She plays like she's been here for 5 years." It was the kind of win that doesn't make headlines until it does. The Mystics, now 8-10, moved within a half game of the final playoff spot. Phoenix, meanwhile, slipped to 11-7 and showed a few cracks beneath the surface. Around the league, in 60 seconds, Las Vegas Aces 91, Atlanta Dream 83, Aja Wilson dropped 31 points, and Kelsey Plum had 7 assists in a win that felt routine for the two-time defending champs. The Aces moved to 13-5 and continue to look locked in. Chicago Sky 65, New York Liberty 92. The Liberty flexed their depth as Sabrina Ionescu dished 9 assists and Breanna Stewart added 18 points. And Seattle Brooklyn stole a cost a month off. Same with the Bay. The Lakers moved to 31 points and Kelsey Plum lost the routine. Context A, sing the failure and asking for an unsentenced sentence permission. The Aces moved to 31 points, and Kelsey Plum, the Sky continued to spiral, losing their 5th straight. Dallas Wings 77, LA Sparks 70. Areco Gumbale scored 27, but it was defense that sealed this win. The Wings are quietly 5-2 in their last 7. Final word, July 9, a night of turning points. If July 9 taught us anything, it's this. The WNBA's narrative can flip in a single game. Caitlin Clark returned, but her team's flaws were exposed. The Sun ended a slide that threatened to ruin their season. And the Mystics reminded everyone that there's no such thing as a guaranteed win, not in this league. Whether it's young stars emerging, veterans refusing to go quietly, or expansion teams crashing the gate, this WNBA season is as unpredictable as it is electric. And July 9, that might just go down as the night the second half of the season truly began.